Wilson with a very good start there. Once again, going around the outside. It's very clean. Around turn one there. Side. Mike's trying to hold on. He has the inside now. Just holds on there. This is where desperation starts to creep in for a lot of these drivers. There's not much time left. Coming down to turn one. It's Klaus up to the inside. Oh, Curtis Gregory. In the foreground, Martin Webster, can he make a dive onto the inside? Makes a massive lunge down the inside. Can he make it stick? And wow, just on the edge there. Martin Webster holding on for dear life, managing to stick that move done there. It's 3 wide coming up to the next corner here. Oh man, it's a big roll forward. Martin Webster on the outside, going to take that move. Sean Lee, there you see him, trying to make a move around the outside of Curtis. Once again, it's 3 wide coming down to turn one. It's Sean Lee, Dylan Morant, Osmond Wilson, Danny Nasir trying to get in there. Your battle repeat too. Khalil Rickford has booked it out of there early. Look at Jaden go on the outside. Can he get 2 cars in one? Oh, Mike going very wide now. A lot more curve than he probably wants to. And that's going to open the door for Tavar Clark. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the final lap. This is it. Lead there. It's Khalil and Klaus. And it looks like Khalil's just going to round out the outside. Can Klaus have anything to say about it, though? No, he cannot. More action going on in the back here. It's Dylan Moran just losing out on Osmond Wilson there. Martin Webster leading this one. Sean Lee losing out of position there. Osmond Wilson rounding out the outside of Dylan Moran. Almost making contact there. They keep it clean. Check out if any of these times are infringing each other. 2 to go. 12-2 for Mike. 12-5 for Dylan. Oh, he's so close. Marlon says race for the ages. Oh, I agree. Final lap.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 2 of the Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club Caribbean Motor Racing Championship. We are live here for the second round at Wallerfield International Raceway at Trinidad and Tobago. And what a hot day it is out here. The tarmac is very sticky. A lot of grip, very fast track, short track even. You're looking at the times right now and you're seeing it correctly. 34-second lap times. Yeah, we're in for a special treat out here today. And this is going to be a really fun race to watch. We got two races coming up for you guys here today. Of course, we're looking at right now the first of those two events. We are looking at the Group 4 Championship. That consists of three manufacturers: the Mazda RX-7, the Honda Civics, and the Mitsubishi Evos. Up next after that, we're going to be going straight into the Radical Caribbean Cup with the 2023 Radical XXR SR3. And after last round at South Dakota, if you haven't seen it already, what an event we had. Two races very close to the very end of both of them. What are we going to see this time around? This is short track racing at its finest. This is our smallest track we have on the calendar. And yeah, just buckle up, boys. We got 4 minutes left to go until we get this one underway. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It would help us out a lot as we are on the road to 400 subscribers. Let's head trackside now with the competition. As the drivers do their last bit of practice before this one gets underway. Let's look at these top times that we have up here. First up, it is Luca Andretta, who has taken the championship lead in the Group 4 series, winning it out. Of course, that didn't come with a little bit of luck, as unfortunately Dominic Charles, as he was racing against, did have a bit of issues and disconnected, unfortunately, from that race. Giving the win to Luca Andretta, that robbed us from an amazing finish, I will say. But not to worry, guys, as we have a new challenger onto the scene. Making his debut, this is David Biros. And this man is very, very quick. A lot of keen eyes in the Discord community has found out that he's not any ordinary kind of driver. Apparently a very fast one over on the F1 scene. So making his way through into his set course and making his debut in the Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club here in the Caribbean Motor Racing Championship. We're happy to have him and can't wait to see what he does. Can he put up a threat against Luca Andretta? So far, the timing sheets say they're only a 10th apart after a week of practice. So we're really going to see. In third place, though, Sean Lee, very quick now in his RX-7. Very fast and very feisty out here. Can't wait to see what he does as well. We also have some returning faces such as Kirill Chavets, Raul Pratap, Martin Webster. We have our newcomer here into the championship. Not a newcomer into CMRSC, but this is Michael Leonard in the Mazda RX-7. The RX-7, of course, very popular with a lot of these guys. Kind of the equal ground out here. We have Seth Lee, DeVille Park, Brandon Smith, Lance Nasir, Jaden Harrison, Danny Nasir to round it out, giving us about a 14-car grid for our first of two races. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You can support us through our social medias in the descriptions down below. And if you want to get a part of the action, join our Discord today. I think it should be pinned at the top of the live chat. Should be there now. And yeah, go ahead and join us. We race every Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, with this championship, however, we have slightly adjusted the times. So we are racing at about 5:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we're about to head into qualifying in about 2 minutes. The timer's about to go down. Let's go ahead into the paddock, and let's listen to some of these drivers, their final thoughts coming into this one. If you take a look at your top right-hand side of your screen, you're going to see something, a yellow letter saying live radio. You'll be able to see who is talking in the chat, get to know the drivers, and cheer on for your favorites going into today's event. All right, now live into the chat here. Don't really hear many people talking. Very focused up. As we get this one underway.
Let me turn on my push to talk. Is my PTT working?
Hope so.
Yeah, okay, then it is working. Very nice.
Yep.
Dave,
Yeah.
I wrote you something into the us chat. Look, please.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So we're hearing from David that he's actually a fellow kart racer with the Ragnarok crew of Kirill Chevets and Martin Toth. So, and we already know that those two kids are very, very quick, the youngest drivers in Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club.
Luca, how much fuel?
Not used to being this side of the race yet.
28
Dylan,
liters for me.
unfortunately, can't really see you racing here today.
Hey, thanks.
Wish we did. Maybe we could see you in the Radicals, hopefully.
No problem.
But yeah, I think you're in store for a good race out here. I love you guys watching the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this evening, as we're now heading into 5:40.
Is there a mandatory pit stop?
Nope, no mandatory pit stops for any of the races.
Okay.
All right, so practice coming to an end. Qualifying about to start up. 10-minute qualifying session, and then it's going to be a 20-minute race plus 1 lap. So make sure you guys have your fuel set up for that. Once again, yeah, last chance to if you guys want to swap out of your Mitsubishi into the Mazda or the Civic, you're free to do so. Once again, there is just a bit of a bug after turn 1 that might cause some issues in the car, but yeah, so you are free to swap if you would like, and it's just going to be a temporary swap for this round, and then for the last 2 rounds, you're going to be back in your Mitsubishi, so you guys still have that option. If you guys want to keep into the Evo, you're free to do so. So, 33 seconds left to go. We should be directly on time to get this one underway. And you see the pit lane. But a whole bunch of our favorite cars to watch through here. Very different kind of ways that these cars put in their fast lap times. The Evos are very fast on the straights. The Civics are fast in the corners.
Qualifying or one shot?
Everyone on track.
Hey.
Yes, track.
Wait, everyone's on track for quali?
Yep.
Not single car?
No, this should be a 5-minute.
Wait, we have to reinstall the car at the track, the back, or something like that?
Are you having difficulties joining?
I can't join. I've not seen the option to join.
Do you see the server and it's just saying it's grayed out for you to join in, I guess?
No, when I click on the Mazda, I cannot join. When I click on the other car.
Oh, that's the same thing that happened to me. Change the car to the Honda and then go back to the Mazda.
Or any?
So change it to the Honda.
Yeah, change it to any other car when you're selecting a car, and then go back to the car that you're driving in.
Oh, that's what I just did.
Try restarting Content Manager as well.
Alright.
All right, with all the cars on track. Let's take a look at qualifying. Let's figure out which cars are on their fastest laps, as we see Raul Protab on his first lap in the Mitsubishi. I think head of the queue right now. Tiptoeing around.
Qualifying going on.
Correct. Tiptoeing through the S's, but it makes up all its time onto the straights. There you see, sadly, no, just got home. Can't put in a lap. Maybe next race. All good. Jaden Harrison already fastest with a 36.4. We're looking for low 36s around here. As we see a 36.3 coming from Kirill. Tamar, if you still have issues, just try doing a reinstall on the tracks and cars. Try for the tracks first.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there we see David on provisional pole with the 35. So they're already going to try to hunt for the low 35s as well. So a lot of times being shuffled up now. So far, it is David followed by Luca now. A 10th off from each other. Martin Webster up there in the Civic, a 36-1. David gonna bring home the win for the Vikings and have a repeat of last year. Can't wait to see what he does. Andretto hopping over the curbs up here. This is really gonna be a battle between, I believe, Luca and David, as those two guys have been on top of each other when it came to the lap times. So Luca and Andretto about to cross over the start-finish line. Let's go on board with them as he goes provisional pole with a 35.214. Let's take a look at these sector times as well. And we're gonna see him there. We see already just off of a 10th into the first sector. Oh, a little bit of traffic in the way. Gets out the way though. Zethley up into P5 and takes it into the pits. Final corner. There you see it's a very, very short track. So a lot of action coming up. Luca spinning up the wheels around the final corner. Onto the front straight. And there you see, he's just losing out into the final sector there, but still looking very feisty. Let's take a look at David now. What is going on? Tokyo Drift David, a little bit of lag coming from the Mazda, but should be fine for now. Lot of traffic going into one, and there you just see he has to back off. Nowhere to go. Lance is here, Sethley. I mean, no fault of their own. It's just traffic everywhere you look. This is short track chaos. Martin Webster coming across the line. Got to start a better lap there as he does a 36.2. But you look from the stands onto the front straight. Raul Partab with a 36.216, P7 for him. Times are still closing up. As we stare over the start-finish line, Lance is here coming across, stays P14. David across still a 35.4. No improvements just yet. Alfrez Ali making his debut in the championship. Currently in P4. Jaden Harrison, however, has topped. David's time goes into P2. And the Jamaican, the only driver in the top 3 representing the Caribbean, fighting for that pole position. He's not that far off, half a 10th.
Check this guy David in front of me. Big time pinging all over the place.
Copy. Yeah, David, if you want to just check if you have any extra applications running in the background of your PC that might cause a bit of lag. Looks like the Civics are trying to find some space, both Webster and Ali.
Sorry.
Oh, and there we see Luca off the track. We hear an apology from
That was on purpose, man.
Kirill. And Luca's not very happy about that. But Luca's gonna get right back on it. He's still on provisional pole, however. But there you see the slot that you kind of create. It's just out of nowhere gone.
There you are, Brad.
A lot of apologies going on everywhere. Just trying not to impede each other. Really just trying to find the space on
On
track.
there, boy. King John.
We're on board with Alfrez Ali, who is in P4, the faster of the two on the Civics on track. That is very quick through here when you have the confidence around the S's. And around the hairpin he goes now. He has Martin Webster following behind them, so good teamwork coming from the two. Martin Webster not having his teammate Marlon Young this week around, but he is going to have his fellow Guyanese in the Civic. And Webster is actually going to take over that position from Ali as he almost goes spiraling into the wall. And Andretta Still trying to find some space, lock it up. 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Can Jaden do anything about it? He's found purple in the second sector. He's finding some pace. Let's stay on board with him for this lap now. Going into T1, hard on the brakes after the 50-meter marker, down into first gear. He's got 2 quick drivers ahead of him, so it shouldn't impede his time that much. He's gonna have a good slipstream as he goes through the S's. This is a very tricky part as the curbs are very deadly through the S's. Danny gets out the way, but there you see Jaden's sector times not looking good. However, Luca's times are getting better. Oh, as he just tips a tire off the track, and he loses 4/10 just because of it. Martin Webster bringing out the yellow is going to take that car back into pit lane. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. Oh, it's shaping up now. David has found some pace. Oh, but he's facing the wrong way after turn 1. Oh, it's getting really antsy. What is that? That is a car in the air. And DeVille having a spectacular accident after turn 1. Luca back out on track. Jaden Harrison going to start a new lap. And David is going to start a new one as well. Let's go on board with David now. Let's stay on board. Driver's eye, and oh, looks like he is still lagging, unfortunately. Yeah, David, you are still lagging a lot, over 400 ping. You really got to get that sorted before this race starts.
Who's that?
That's for David. That's for David.
Okay.
David's still lagging. That's just not what we want to see. It's not going to help the racing going on out here. Especially with a ping like that. Really needs to get that sorted before we get into this race here. It's 20 minutes of racing. Jaden Harrison finding some 10th. Finding a 10th in the second sector. As a car ahead of him going into his last 2 laps, I'd say. DeVille Park facing the wrong way after T1 takes it into the pits. It's all down to this. 42 seconds left. Andretta through turn 1. Jaden off the track. That's going to be his qualifying complete. Jaden Harrison is going to stick it into P2 for now. And David is, oh, lagging again. No, that's just more issues for him. And that's left Luca Andretta all by himself on provisional pole. Let's see what he can do now. Martin Webster brings out the yellows. That's going to be his qualifying complete. And 5 seconds left to go. Drivers coming across the line. They should be complete. Checkered flag is out. Here we go. The final times are coming in now. Will we see improvements? Starting off with Kirill. Nothing from him. He stays 7th. Very loud out here. I think I hear a helicopter in the background. Next up across the line, Seth Lee. No improvement, stays P11. Luca Andretta with a 35-100. And that is going to be his fastest time out here, taking provisional pole. More drivers coming across the line. Still no improvements. And Kirill coming across the line again. And he goes P6, actually, so it is going to allow him to get that lap done. And that is going to be everyone across the line. Tavar, I hear some echo coming from your side.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. And that is qualifying complete.
Did the race start yet? No?
Oh, we're about to go into the race.
Okay. I don't know if I'll make it, because I have to download by the tracks. It's almost done though, but...
Yeah, if we have to wait. Yeah, we can, if we have to wait, we will.
What kind of start is it?
Standing start.
Copy.
Oh.
So, congratulations to your top 3. We have Luca, Jaden, and David, our top 3. Luca, you take the pole position. Great lap from you, especially at the very end. How was that qualifying overall for you?
It was quite hectic. There's a very small track, lots of cars. I mean, the goal is to just, find a gap where there's not that many cars and just send it and just try and get a good lap as quick as possible. Because, I mean, there's not that many opportunities if you think about it on such a small track.
As we head into the race now, you are starting on pole, but it is going to be a very chaotic 20 minutes for you. Is there anything you can leave us with? Maybe your kind of strategy going into this race? Or is it just survival?
Yeah, it's just survive, I guess. Just don't die. That would be very good if I didn't die.
Famous last words, or who knows, maybe we could see you on top at the end of this one. Congratulations on that pole positions at 3 points for you, and good luck for the race.
Thank you.
Tavar, any luck joining in?
It's saying like 33 seconds left.
Yep, all good. All good. We'll do a restart for you. So there you see the grid all packed up here. Luca Andretta on pole, followed by Jaden Harrison, David Barris, followed by Alfred's Alley. Yep, what was that?
No, for the fuel.
Not too sure how many laps, if anyone wants to help out, how many laps would be for fuel.
About 34 laps.
Yeah, so just
what car for fuel? What car?
Doesn't matter.
After I finish reinstall checks, do I have to close content manager or?
Yeah, just do a quick restart on content manager. You can do that.
Who's just asking this question? DeVille?
Yep. That was just for fuel. If you're in the Mitsubishi. So
he's got to learn to read, bud.
I think it's when you also rejoin it. It also just messes up the laps. Are you in?
It's working now. Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh wait, no. It says what? Failed to connect. I'm not sure.
Are you getting a checksum?
Yeah. No, not a checksum. It's saying failed to connect to something. I can share my screen.
Password?
No, not password. Oh no, it's gone again. Yep, it's gone again. Let me try reinstall it again.
Did you try reinstalling the cars?
Yeah, I did both the cars and the track. I'm gonna try both of them again.
By the way, before you guys click go, check your setups. Since server restarted, don't make the same mistake I did at Spa.
So continuing through the grid once more, we have Roll Partab, Sean Lee, Danny DeVille Park, Seth Lee, Michael Leonard, Brandon Smith.
Yeah, I was, and this morning too, so I'm not sure what happened. 0.
That is your grid over there. Still trying to get Tavar sorted out into the server. We're leaving no man behind. We're going to try our very best to get him in.
Just to see. The same thing. It only will allow me to choose the other cars. It won't allow me to choose the Mazda. So
just click out of I guess click like a different car and then click back to the Mazda.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what I was doing, but it's still not giving me the option to join.
Restart CM. Let's do that.
Yeah.
The Mazda slots are full though. There's no more.
If there's no more Mazdas?
Yeah, all 14 are taken.
Well, that might be the reason.
Oh, alright.
You can try hopping into the Civic then.
Last week, bro.
Do again?
If you want, you can hop into a different car for now. For this
yeah,
race.
I think I might just choose the Eagle for now.
Yep,
Did Kirill jump in a car that wasn't here last week, maybe?
No. No, it's because it's because just the Mazdas and are full into the server. That's why there's a certain amount.
Yeah, but Kirill came in at the last minute and he probably got the last Mazda.
Probably.
And screwed up Tavar.
Well, the only thing that we could do is that we have to restart the whole server and have extra cars for
No,
them.
no, 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 no. Let's get this race done.
I don't mind waiting.
No, but we have to restart the entirety of qualifying. That's what I'm saying. The only thing that's best here.
That
is
sucks.
No, let's just do what we gotta do.
I'm just gonna use this car. I'm just using the Evo for now. Next track, I'll just use the Mazda.
All right. Yeah, that's all good then.
Yeah.
All right. Have you loaded into the session?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
I'm at the back.
All right. Make sure you guys have your fuel and everything ready to go. We're going to go after this countdown. All right. With everything all sorted, we can finally get this one underway properly.
When he restarts, I hope my fuel and everything that I loaded.
I could do.
Yeah.
We could. I'll do one more restart then.
Let's do one more restart. Let everybody check everything.
All right. I'm gonna restart. Yeah. I'm gonna restart now. Check. Yeah, all your settings. Make sure it's all good.
Oh.
All right. Reset now. 2 minutes. All right. Finally, we are going to get this one underway. 2 minutes on the board. Apologies for the wait, but we are not going to leave any person behind in this one. That is not what we are about here. We're all about everyone having fun and racing here at Kirby Motor Racing Sim Club. That's what we're all about. Just a friendly community with each other. And we love racing. And with our flagship series here, the Kirby Motor Racing Championship, we see some of the best come out here. And what we saw last week at the debut of the South Dakota endurance layout, or should I say extended layout, which is now the endurance layout. It is just a fantastic race we had last week out, especially with these cars. But now we're at Wallerfield, which is a completely different environment, different elevation, short track racing. As we're ready now, getting this one underway. 45 seconds. Drivers are prepared. You have a good eye on T1 here. As a driver
Yeah,
say,
good luck, everybody.
Their good lucks.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, guys.
Just remember, let's have fun.
All right.
Let's get through turn one, guys.
Here
Oh my
we
God.
go.
That's a big witch. Oh, you need a genie for that one.
Good luck, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights. And we go racing here at Wallerfield. And there we see a very quick start coming from one of the Civics out here. They're almost 4 or 5 wide. Incident to the background. Lots of crashes.
Oh my God.
I'm stuck in
All
a
right,
wall.
red flag, red flag, red flag. And we're going to restart this.
Holy, there's this
What part of
big...
let's get to the turn one?
I'm
you guys
starting
get
the ball.
covered.
All right.
Evo just flew with the
All right.
sign thing.
I've already seen the issue we had here. Some of you guys darted to the far right-hand side, or far left-hand side, and then collected into the barriers, and that got you guys already wedged. And already a red
you
flag
guys
to
can't
start
win
us
on the
off.
first lap. This track to get you stuck. Just
Yeah.
take your time. You have 20 minutes.
Yes.
I think we know that.
I don't think so after that. I saw about maybe 5 cars go through turn 1 cleanly.
Passion does that.
Well, hello, Martin.
Hey, Joel.
Who was in that scene?
I hope to see you soon.
And the drivers already
I'll be here.
bantering with
Over.
each other, and what a chaotic start that was for a second there.
Go for part 2.
Let's try this one once more.
Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. That would be fun again. But we got guys like Luca and Jaden.
Yeah. Don't worry about them. We have our own fun battle, eh?
And the drivers and everyone, it's kind of adrenaline filled to get this one underway. AC Tavar at the very back there of the grid. 30 seconds. All right, 30 seconds left. Good luck. And yeah, let's try to get out of turn 1 clean. All right, here we go. 15 seconds left to go, and the lights are back on. Let's do this. Once again, after a red flag, let's get this one underway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights, and we go racing. All right, here we go. So the Civics, once again, already having a very good start out there. 3, 4 wide. Some of them getting off track. Already a car up in the air. They get landed in 4 wheels. No, they're upside down. Are they going to get through turn 1 cleanly? Don't see it. 2 cars off, but they're still keeping it green.
You're blind.
And oh, more incidents now. All right, virtual safety car deployed. Virtual safety car deployed. So leaders, just slow that down to 80 kilometers. 80 kilometers.
That was fun.
We already had a car upside down on the front straight already, so that's a record.
Wait, that was me.
Virtual, do I get to go back?
All right, did you get a lap down?
No, 3 cars just
Probably
passing
going to be the
virtual.
most entertaining race to watch.
Oh yeah, you can take back your position. Yeah, you can take back your position on Danny then.
I think I'm on lap
When
down.
that caution
But-
came out.
I was 1 more up behind.
Was in front of this Mitsubishi.
Where's DeVille going? He's in 15th place.
All right, we're gonna go green on this lap. We're gonna go green on
Where's
this lap.
DeVille going?
I think he's a lap down. I think he's a lap down. I think he's a lap down.
Is Deville a lap down? Deville, are you a lap down?
Yeah, crash. So went
All
back.
Why is he in front of me?
All right, Deville, you can overtake the leaders ahead of you. We're not gonna go green this time. Bye.
Oh no.
He screwed up. Why did you give his lap back?
No, he got teleported into the pits manually.
Oh, whatever, man.
All right, let's keep calm, guys. Let's keep calm. All right, yeah, Deville, you can just overtake the leader, and they can catch up back to the tail end of the field. All right,
So are we not going green now?
next lap, next lap. So 80 kilometers, keep that 80. And so, after a little bit of a staggered start, we have Luca and Dretta at the front, followed by Martin Webster, Jaden Harrison, Sean Lee, Alfred Ali, Tavar Clark, Kirill Chevets, Michael Leonard, Danny Nasir, Seth Lee, Lance Nasir, Brandon Smith, Rule Partab, and David, who's already retired? How we've already seen a retirement from David, even though he probably got, I think he was taken out at the end of lap 1 there, but to see a retirement from him, that is very unfortunate, especially seeing what he could have done in
So
qualifying.
this time we go green.
Yep, get ready for the restart. Catch up to the field, catch up to the field. And single file, no more weaving, no more weaving. As we wait for the cars to enter the front straight. Green flag, green flag. And here we go, let's get this one underway once again. And so David has unfortunately disconnected. Martin Webster already taking a dive onto the inside of Luca Dretta. And Martin Webster leads it! Just about, no, not yet! Oh, and it gets tagged for the rear end!
Man.
Front
Come
end! And both of the leaders off the track! Martin Webster, Luca, and Dretta cause fireworks! And lots of chaos going through. Jaden Harrison leads this one, followed by Sean Lee, Kirill, Tavar in P4, already trying to look to the inside.
We stay green?
Hard on the brakes. Yes, keep comms clear. Keep comms clear. Incidents are cleared.
You're doing a poor job, man.
Incidents are cleared.
Sorry, you came across. I was trying to break, bro.
And there we see Alfred spinning out. Getting back on track. Luca and Dretta already trying to file through. Trying to go through onto the outside. Looking for the move on Partab. The Guyanese trying to defend the inside. We look up the field side by side, however. There we see Sean Lee and Kirill fighting against each other. Going into one very hard lockup. For Kirill. Still side by side. Crazy action going through here. Krill following through. Sean is going to keep P2. Luca and Partab trying to catch up. Their positions being made. Looks like Alfred's just off the track. Recovers it and gets back on. And there we see Martin Webster, who lost out big time there. And there we see Martin. Ooh, hold on, side by side there against himself and Brandon. Very tight through there around the final corner. 4 tenths now between Kirill and Sean. We kind of just have to let this race play out now, as the more we have restarts, the more we're going to see cars collected against each other. They just need to spread their wings out here. And that is what they're doing, and they're doing it nicely now. A bit of a chaotic start indeed, I will say. We get rid of the top graphic for you guys there, and now focus on Luca Andretta as he's following Tavar, and Tavar going locking up is going to lose that position to Andretta. Andretta's in P4. Trying to fight his way up the field. Danny now. Oh, contact! Between Martin Webster and Danny Nasir. Danny really just trying to find his feet out here. He's the most vocal out here. Alfred's Ali. Oh, sliding off the track. Gets back on in P12.
I think I'm being too nice here, boy.
Well, let's see you pull those elbows out. Sean Lee still in P2, losing grasp to Jaden Harrison, who's leading this one, and championship-wise with Luca in 4th. This is perfect now for the rest of the field to catch up back with Luca taking another bonus 3 points for his pole position. And we're hearing from the paddock pen that David is unfortunately still having internet issues. That is why he was disconnected from this session here. Not having a rear camera for DeVille Park, but DeVille goes wide, very wide indeed, and loses out to Lance this year for position, but I guess also letting go of Jaden Harrison. And there we see Lance Nasir letting out the way, and by doing so, he's also accidentally allowed DeVille to fly through on. Alfred's not too far behind. And there we see Sean Lee trying to get through the lap traffic ahead of him. Oh, he goes for a heavy dive onto the inside. Both cars just trying to get out each other's way.
Sorry, bro.
They do so well. Kirill still hot pursuit on Sean Lee. And what a battle we are witnessing out here at Wallerfield. And Luca Andretta not far behind. He's arriving on the scene.
Ouch.
And there we see Luca is just going way quicker than the other two. Oh, Tavar! Off the track into the pits. Lance Nasir facing the wrong direction. Gonna have to watch out. Just local yellows after T1. Just watch out. All right, has been cleared. And Lance Nasir not finding any space. Yellows. Kirill off, just off the track, and Sean Lee as well.
Sorry, my pedals just turns off. I don't know what's going on.
Sean Lee off the track. Where is he? Has he blown a tire out here? What is going on with this car? Sean, you might have to teleport that one into the pits. Not too sure what's going on there. And Sean does so, and oh no, once more issues plague. And we hear from Kirill that his pedals disconnected? Either way, another battle unfortunately lost. No, not at all. And Kirill is going to sail through. Sean Lee kind of confused more than upset. If anything, doesn't really understand what happened there. One thing's for certain, we now find ourselves... Oh, hold on. Martin Webster running off the track, doesn't lose any positions, but trying to get himself unlapped almost. No, he's lapping Seth Lee. One thing's for certain, though, Luca Andretta has found himself back up the field, just trying to be consistent with his driving, as well as being patient with the cars around him. Kirill.
Is the guy behind me a blue flag?
Just checking. Nope. Alvarez Ali just getting out the way, and there we see all the cars just spread out now, very far off from each other. And looking at these gap times now, we're going to be checking out...
There's no problem with me unlapping myself, right?
No, not at all. Just do so in a safe manner. 36.5, 36.3. Jaden and Luca, those times are going down. And the gap is going down, actually. Luca is pushing to try to get that 2 in a row. Hard on the brakes now. Wallerfield giving us a chaotic race out here. And we still have one more race to go. The Radical Caribbean Cup around here. Oh, as we see Sean Lee and Lance Nasir off on the final turn. Sean gonna try to get that car rotated. He should be out of harm's way to continue to keep this one green.
That's fidget.
There we see P5, the highest position in the Mitsubishis. It's Raul Partab, as he has Michael Leonard up ahead, who was kind of slowed down from, oh, Lance Nasir coming back on the track. A little bit of contact there. Not too sure where Lance Nasir just went. Check your real time. That will tell you if cars are blue flags. And Raul Partab looking to the inside.
Wait, what happened?
The speed of... Oh, but hold on! Contact is made! No! Michael Leonard, Raul Partab. Contact at the end of the front straight. Couldn't get the car slowed down.
I assume that was a lag or something?
My pedal move.
Possibly went in too deep.
I just got completely T-boned.
Yeah, we saw it. Jaden, how's it? Jaden off! Jaden off the track!
Blue flags. We should call out yellows.
And Raul Partab off as well! And cars going off everywhere! It has just really flipped this race on its head. Andretta back in the lead from this one. Followed by Kirill and Martin Webster, who earlier this race had a horrific start.
Blue flag. Thank you.
Hey, Martin.
Wow. What a race this is. We have 6 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. And Jaden has unfortunately retired from this one after leading. We didn't see it, but we saw for a split second he had crashed into the wall.
Wait, give me a minute.
He's off the track. Hopefully we'll see him for the Radical Caribbean Cup.
There you go.
Thank you.
But so much action on here. I wish we had a replay system. Raul Partab facing the wrong way back into pit lane. About 3 laps down. Kirill in P2, Martin P3, about 10-second gaps between the top 3, 13 seconds, I should say. Michael Leonard 7 seconds off of Martin, Danny Nasir in the top 5. DeVille Park in P6. Alfred Ali 7th. Oh, just cutting through the grass there. Brandon Smith P8. Tavar P9. Seth Lee P10. It's all about keeping your nose clean around here. As some of the drivers been doing well.
Thanks, Lance.
But under 5 minutes to go. Martin Webster already calling blue flags to Brandon Smith.
Thank you, Brandon.
Martin trying to go back-to-back for podiums here in the Group 4 Championship. I know Marlon Young, who earlier in the chat is a little bit upset that his teammate got into some incidents now, but I think he'll be very happy to see his X-Play driver on the podium for the time being. 4 minutes left to go. Can he improve? We'll find out. But so far, it is Mazda, Honda. One thing's for certain, Luca is still having a lot of work to do to cut through the traffic.
Lance?
Very polite.
Let me by before the corner.
You're way back there, man.
And Martin Webster calling out. He just wants every car out his way. But there you see the gaps. A little bit unfair to Lance Nasir to get out the way from that far. But Lance is going to let him go regardless. Thanks. He sees that he is catching up. But check this out. Danny Nasir? What has happened to Danny? Danny Nasir. I think it might have to do with his pedals possibly disconnecting. We know we've heard issues earlier for him, but a top 5 robbed. Trying to see if it can get that car back fired up. He's out the way. Still trying to figure that out. No, as that is just so painful. Still issues for him. And that might take him out the points. Where is Sean? There is Sean. Continuing to watch him now. This is an opportunity to get into the points. Danny is still struggling with his issues. Now he's stopped on the track. Just local yellows on the front straight. Where is Sean? There he is. And there he sees the strucken car of Danny Nasir. And he's going to pass him. Up into the point, Sean Lee goes, and that is so unfortunate. And now he gets going, losing out 5 positions. And that is a nightmare for Danny that he just does not want to be a part of. Danny Nasir losing out now into 11th. That is so unfortunate for him. I know he's had issues with his pedals early on this year, not even the championships, just this whole year. He's been having issues and it's just struck again.
Show you no respect.
Off the track. Quickly hustles to get back on. But 1 minute and 35 left to go, and what a chaotic race this was, and it's not done yet. Roll Pratap drive through for cutting the track. And his day goes from bad to worse in this one. Luckily for all of them, they still have one more race to right their wrongs in the Radical Caribbean Cup. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. And Luca is looking solid for a back-to-back in the Group 4 series. And we are under 1 minute to go now. Should be about 2-3 more laps for Luca Andretta, but he's done a stellar performance to come back through the field. Him and Martin, who had collected each other through the S's early on in this race.
That was sketchy.
Yep.
Incoming up, Rats.
The actual
Go ahead, left, go left.
Martin Webster communicating with the other Civic driver, which Alfred has done a very well performance.
Mitsubishi isn't just a missile on the straights. It's also a missile on corner entry.
Bro. I couldn't get anything to stop, bro.
Sorry, Chef.
What? What are you shouting?
Oh, and
What are
Brandon
you
just off
shouting?
there. All right, let's keep it clear now. Let's keep it clear now. Final lap now for the leaders, and I think that's gonna be done.
I tried to turn right. I couldn't.
Yes, it is.
Understeer.
No, we have one more lap.
Screaming. I don't know.
All right. Let's keep it clear. Luca Andretta, not too sure what's happened to him. And Tavar Clark also a drive-through. All right. Luca Andretta coming across the line. Is that his final lap? We're still waiting on the notification on the top of our screens. Yes, we have so many drivers complaining in voice chat. I can't even hear myself. Tavar retiring out of this one from P8. Coming to the end of this one. But I think this time around, as Luca Andretta comes around the final corner here, he's gonna sail to the line, and he's gonna take it. Luca Andretta goes back-to-back in this Group 4 championship. Kirill Chevette's around the final corner now. Racing across the line.
And then I got kicked.
Same. I was wondering.
And he's gonna finish
P2.
P2.
I got kicked out. I was on the front straight and I got kicked out.
What do you mean you got kicked out?
I got kicked out. I was out of the race. The race
Martin
shut down
Webster
I was back
across the line. P3 for him.
The same thing that happened to me.
I know, Tavar, I know for you, you had a drive-through penalty that you caught on the last lap.
Yeah, but that's the only time I would have caught it, to be honest, in the last lap. I wouldn't have gotten all that time.
And an interesting finish coming to the end of this one.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, man. My bad.
And a bit of a chaotic one. It's just time to laugh it all off as Andretta gives us the smoke show.
Martin, what are you doing?
He's on his side.
After he hit me, I lost control, so the car, I had to teleport to pit.
All right, a bit of a chaotic one that we'll have to talk about later on after the stream, but we come through here, a good race, very close battles, and we are now at the finish. Congratulations to our top three here. Let's start with our third place man, Martin Webster. A great recovery drive from you. You finish on the podium. It's back-to-back podiums for you. How was that one?
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in the first lap because after the restart, I got the jump on Luca, and we had some side-by-side, and it caused an accident. But then I ended up dead last and had to work my way. But that's always the fun. It's always the fun to have to drive from the back and come forward, even though I got help with some people getting teleported to pits and whatever other shenanigans were done with them. But again, enjoyed the race and looking forward to the next one.
Congratulations. Coming into P2, Kirill Chevette's. Kirill, you had a good race to come through as well up the field. You finished P2 in your first race in this championship. Kirill, how was that?
Yeah, quite a good race. It was just to survive, nothing more.
Nothing.
Let's see what will be in the second race.
Yep, we'll see if you can go back-to-back in the podiums. Congratulations on that P2.
Thanks.
And in P1, back-to-back, Luca Andretta. Yeah, that was a bit of survival, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was quite scary, I guess, this race. I mean, it's quite tight, the corner. I mean, it's a small track, sure. It looks simple, but it's actually quite hard if you want to get quick lap times. I mean, I had one incident, I think during the safety car restart with Martin, I think it was, where we both just absolutely just died, I guess. Got dropped back a few positions, but I mean, I managed to push my way past, and yeah, it was kind of a shame the last 3 positions because I was quite hyped that I could maybe battle some people now properly in the front. But sadly, P3 and P2 died, and I sailed past. And as I arrived at Jaden at P1, he also died. So I just sailed through from P3, P2, P1, which was, I mean, a bit of a shame. But anyways, it was a decent race.
Decent race indeed, and unfortunate that this is now the 2nd race in a row. You were kind of robbed yourself of a good battle.
Yeah, last time as well with Dominic, it was kind of a shame. But yeah.
Well, as we head into the Radicals now, I wish you best of luck. Yeah, any last words you want to say?
I mean, I'm not gonna do the Radicals since my wheel broke. But yeah. I'll be watching you guys.
Don't want to take the challenge of going with the H pattern?
I mean, I'm probably gonna...
You can try a qualifying or warm up.
All right, sure. I'll try that.
Give it a try. Let's see if you can win this one. All right, so server is up, guys. Server's up. Hop in. 5 minutes of practice is underway. All right. Race 1 complete, and you can hear the Radicals screaming. It is time for the Radical Caribbean Cup.
I haven't even driven the Radical on this track. This is going to be carnage for me.
Anybody got some pressures and some fuel and a basic setup for me, please?
Stock setup.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
The only thing I've done to the car was I think I've raised the gears up by 1, and then to have a longer gear ratios, and I turned down the engine limiter so I could shift a little bit quicker. I don't think you ever hit 6th gear around here. I think it's just 5th gear you're gonna hit, unless you're running really low gears.
I just did.
Ain't that precious?
Not too sure. The only thing I really go off of is on my my AC tire app. I just look for when the number stays green. All right. So, practice underway, a very short practice session. A lot of drivers hopping back into the field, as well as Khalil Rickford. You can try doing a content manager restart.
Yeah, let me try that. Oh,
but this is round number 2 of the Radical Caribbean Cup. We're here at Wallerfield International Raceway. And there we see the times already coming in. Danny Nasir already fastest up here. And one thing you might notice is that these times are going to be slower than the Group 4s, which is going to be very interesting. So can't wait to see how this race turns out here. Single make spec series, so everyone's on that equal playing field only setup. Makes a difference. Are we seeing Kirill already at 37.9? Let's go watch him. Coming around the end of T1 there. Of course, if you remember last week's Radical Caribbean Cup race at South Dakota, that was a very interesting one to watch.
Getting checksum error.
Re-download the cars. Is it? Are you getting like a car checksum?
Check kick from the race. Checksum failed kick from the race.
Do a reinstall of the cars. There we see. Oh, take a look at that. There we see Kirill turning his head to the left. That's something you don't see every day from the actual sim. We are going to be seeing some fresh new liveries. One coming from this man here, Khalil Rickford.
All right, first lap. Let's see what time.
And this is a livery out here. Beautiful one done. Number 89.
Oh wait, I was about to say.
We also have other liveries coming through here. I think we had an update to Tavar Clark's livery as well. Lovely done here. Some keen eyes will also notice that Tavar's livery is a callback to two liveries. First of all, it is a callback to last year's Radical Caribbean Cup, where he drove the original SR3 in the same livery, but it's also, I believe, the same livery used by Senna Somerville. So, of course, in his own colors as well, and his own number, Tavar Clark inspired livery from his other fellow Jamaican. All right. In a minute, we're going to be advancing sessions. So get ready for it.
How many liters of fuel? I'm getting 15 liters for 70 laps.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound right.
No, that is right. It's just a short track, and these cars have big fuel tanks.
Okay, we're not running 70 laps anyways.
No. It's going to be less laps than the... Oh, no, it should be just about the same amount of laps as last race. These times are, I think, a second or two slower. But we're going to head into...
So isn't this a 30-minute race?
Yeah, 30-minute race.
So it's more laps. More laps. It's going to be close to 50-something laps.
And how many liters, plus, minus, to the race?
25 minutes, 10 liters, it says for me.
Oh, about 10 liters. You can go for that.
I went for 11, so hopefully that'll work.
30 minutes, it's, I think, I set it for the last race. It was, oh wait, different track. No, wait, it's, yeah, 16 liters I had.
Hold on, that was practice, right?
Yeah, that was practice.
Okay, so we still got qualifying to go on.
The Radicals all lined up now.
So we still got to qualify, right?
And it's race 2. Yes, qualifying coming up now. 10 minutes.
Okay.
Let's perch ourselves at the end of T1 and let's watch the drivers exit pit lane. And this is where racing gets really close now. Once again, Spec Series out here. And let's get this one underway.
I made the quickest setup of my life. I'm gonna see if this works.
And of course, Luca is running an H pattern. His paddle shifters did break, so we'll be seeing how he does out here, and let's see, put that talent to good use. And who is the first driver out on track? Might be Danny Nasir, I believe. And if it is, let's watch him. Danny Nasir coming into turn 1 now, down through the gears into second gear. Going through the fast S section. Just a little bits of lifting.
Even though you're in your road lap?
Yeah.
And hard on the brakes. Bit of a lockup from Danny into the hairpin. And crossing through the start-finish line, the drivers are going to have to face off against a 38-2. Seth Lee about to come across the line. Khalil is going to take it over, though. 36-4 for him. Khalil, 37-8. Beating that Sean Lee, 37-5. Martin Webster, 37-7. Kirill got put down to a 37.8. Seth Lee down there as well. Raul Partab, 37.4. 37.475, so he's just off a second from Khalil. And the times are just going to get faster from here as the track ramps up. Let's go on board with Khalil now. Second gear around T1. A little bit of brakes right back down onto the power. Some call him the King of the Caribbean in the radicals. He is one of the fastest radical drivers in Assetto Corsa Caribbean racing. As he goes around for another flyer, he's just trying to gain some momentum. As there we see, even though he had a purple middle sector, he wanted to wind himself up and try to get a faster lap. Raul Partab, we're going to see what he does as Luca Andretta, 37.4. H pattern, no problem for him. Jaden Harrison just off the track. Trying to look for some space. And Tavar Clark, 36.8 for him. 4/10 off of Khalil. And Khalil's time is slowly getting evident that it could be possible to beat it. Let's see what Khalil can do. Can he extend it? Is Danny Nasir up ahead? Luca, ooh, spins it out of T1. Takes it into pit. Webster in 7th, gonna take that one into pits as well. Raul now, P4. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this qualifying session. Tavar off the track, as well as Danny Nasir. A lot of the drivers pushing their limits a little bit too far. Oh, as well as Jaden, just spinning it through the S's. Watching Khalil now, and there you just see. Already off 2/10, just missing out on T1. When you are teleporting to the pits, make sure you guys are off the racing line completely before you TP instead of just stopping on the track. Watching Luca now. A little bit of slide on exit. Gonna see what he does through here. He's positive 2/10 on his personal, but he's sliding that car. I would love to see a hand cam from him, seeing how quick he is shifting through the gears with such a short track like this and low ratios.
Just trying to find 5 more tenths.
And there we hear Luca struggling out here in P3. Sean Lee off the track. Gonna take it in the pit. Danny Nasir in 4th though. He's doing a great qualifying himself on that second row. For the time being with that 37.1. See what the other guys could do. A lot of traffic into 1 here. Oh, Partab having to back off very quickly, and he's going to take that one into pits. Khalil off the track. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go now. Jaden Harrison takes off Danny Nasir's time, a 37.1. Under half a tenth. Against himself and Luca. And Danny Nasir is up there as well. Very close times with each other now. Khalil on his outlap. Luca still off the track. Still trying to find some space. Very difficult to on this track. On on the throttle now, hard onto the brakes. Lance Nasir on the apex there, trying to find himself some space. Can't really. Jaden off the track as well, probably gonna take that one into pit. No improvements from the top 3 just yet. Luca desperately trying to find 5/10ths. Alfraz looking for space. I think he's just about found himself a slot there. Don't make any mistakes. Tavar Clark in P2. About 2.5 tenths to himself and Khalil. Can he potentially put this one on pole position? Khalil is going very fast at 36.284. And check those times out. Can he improve? No, he cannot, but it's very close at 36.4. He's very consistent with his fastest times. Jaden Harrison has knocked down Luca Andretta. And Jaden up into 3rd. The top 3, all Caribbean descent. The Guyanese on pole position, followed by the 2 Jamaicans of Tavar and Jaden. Luca Andretta, the Swiss Superman, followed by Danny Nasir. That's your top 5. And with 1 minute and 44 seconds left to go, Khalil is finding some pace in the first sector. The car is just squirming through here into the S's. There we see Kirill up, as well as Luca taking down Jaden Harrison's time. 1 minute, 13 seconds left to go. Still trying to find some time.
There is an invisible wall after T1 on the left.
I think you might be clipping the curb.
No, there's an invisible wall there in the middle of the track on the inside.
I went wide and I just died.
On the inside or the outside?
Outside.
Well, for the inside for me. I'm not sure about the outside.
Luca still trying to find some pace. I recommend maybe trying to lift your cars up a little bit. Might fix it. Tavar putting it into pits. That's going to be his qualifying complete. He's not going to have enough time to come back out of it. Khalil has one more lap to see if he can potentially improve. And Luca Andretta on his final flyer. He's a bit of space. Oh, I say that. Raul just gets out the way. And, oh, Khalil off. That's going to be his qualifying complete. Can Luca Andretta potentially put this car on provisional pole? Checkered flag is out. And we look over to the start-finish line. Luca Andretta, all eyes are on him. Is he gonna stay P3? Is he gonna improve across the line? And no, he cannot. Luca Andretta stays P3. Kirill across the line stays P7. Next up, I see Danny Nasir. Still stays P8. Next up, Raul Partab. Across the line and does not get any improvements from him. Next driver's coming up now. Jaden Harrison. P4, P3. He takes down Luca Andretta's time.
Looking good.
And Luca, even though he's improved in the final sector, cannot find the pace. Kirill goes P5. Couple drivers still on track, but I think that should be qualifying complete. I think Raul Partap still has a lap to go. He comes across the line now. No improvement, and that's your qualifying complete. All right, nice qualifying, guys. Congratulations to your top 3, Khalil, Tavar, and Jaden. Khalil, congratulations on that pole position. 3 points added to your championship battle. That was a good qualifying session from you. 36.284. How was that? Khalil, you there?
Nope.
Oh, I see he doesn't have a mic. He doesn't. All right, that's all good then. All right, well, we'll toss it down to the P2 man, Tavar Clark. We got a mic on you.
Yep, I'm here.
P2, 36.5, or about just under 3/10 of pole position. How are you feeling going into this race?
I mean, I had the time to do like a 36.3 or 36.2, but like I keep messing up in the last corner and the car just gets really loose. I don't know why, because in the practice it was really good. I think I forgot the setup that I was using in practice. So to be honest, the setup I'm using now is just something that I remember that from the adjustments I made in practice. But it's alright. I think it can last the race. So I'm just saying.
Well, can't wait to see what you can do. And yeah, good luck in your race.
Alright.
Alright. The grid is set. For this race out here. Here we go. So, Khalil on pole position.
Oh, my game died.
Somewhere around 11 liters, right?
10-11 liters.
I put 10.
Khalil on pole, followed by Tavar Clark, Jaden Harrison, Luke Andretta. I think he's just rejoining. Yeah, all good. We'll wait for you.
By the way, to the top 2, well, second and third place, were you guys using TC or not?
No TC.
Oh, okay.
We have Kirill, Deville, Sean, Danny, Martin,
The car
Alfred,
is faster
Raul,
with it because of
Seth,
this Wallerfield.
Brandon,
slippery.
and Lance to
Wait, you said
round
it's
out
faster
your
with
grid.
it?
Yeah, I think so because the track is extremely slippery. I have to be like backing off a lot on traffic.
Okay.
I'm just using no TCs to just get used to it.
Are we gonna be restarting the server?
Nope.
Or we're going straight?
No, we're going straight
All
into
right.
it. All
I
right.
guess I gotta hold that P.
Grab a cup.
That's all right. That's all right.
All right. About 30 seconds left to go before the race. We've already know what happens at the beginning of these kind of races. So let's try to keep it clean through here. We kind of just, once we get the start underway and we have everyone spread out, then we can get this then we can get racing really begun out here. So yeah, we're going to be still lenient with the cautions out here because the more we bunch up the drivers, the more chances for caution. So if it's a single car incident, we're going to let it go. But good luck, guys. Let's try to get through this one safe. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights for the Radical Caribbean Cup at Wallerfield. We go racing. Here we go. Martin Webster already getting a drive-through for a jump start as they now head into 1. So far, so good. Oh, 1 car off the track. That's Partab. He gets going. 2 cars off. Danny Nasir off the track.
Okay, you're gonna let that one go?
Single car. Single car.
I'm stuck in the wall.
Yeah, single car. So, Bubby put me into the wall. I'm glued onto the wall.
Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Virtual safety car. We have a couple cars off the track.
I'm stuck
I
in the
got
wall.
shoved right into the wall, man. And I'm
What I have
stuck.
to
We
do?
have 3 cars off.
I'm stuck in the wall.
All right,
Me
we'll
too.
red flag this one. We'll red
Sir,
flag
you
this
can't
one.
park there.
We're gonna red flag this one, and we're gonna do over this one. Just give
I'm
it one
stuck
moment.
in the wall.
Yep. Just give us a moment.
The tow truck is on
I'll be
its
right
way.
back.
All right. Unfortunately, with this track mod, for some reason, there's an issue with the barriers that the cars are just getting wedged in there and stuck. So, yeah, I'll let you guys have a restart for that one. That's a little bit unfair.
trying my best to stay calm and don't speak, but you guys are way too aggressive. You know, it's not bumper cars, man. You're just bumping left, right, and center to get to the front in 1, 2, 3 corners. Why can you not be patient? Pick your spots and pass properly, man. Stop doing that.
I agree with you, Danny. It's just like, all of a sudden somebody drives right into the back of you.
Yeah, guys, let's try to keep this one calm and collected. Remember, 30 minutes. This is even longer race. And
Exactly.
I think everyone who has just raced the last race should know that this track requires patience to follow through. Not just for overtaking, it's just the fact that people are going to get into battles. There might be incidents further up the road. That's going to be your opportunity to get overtakes done. So
the problem is nobody else has patience.
Well, let's
That's
call it
the
now.
problem.
Let's hope everyone now has patience, and let's go through this one a little more clean. I think we can have patience now, and let's try to get out this one alive.
You can lead a horse to the well, but you can't make him drink, buddy.
And to anyone and to everyone else, if you guys think that it's not worth going 3 or 2 wide, especially at the start here, you're free to back off. That's also your responsibility to keep your.
Jeez.
Well, good luck, guys. All right, here we go. Let's try this one again. Another red flag to start us off. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights. And we go racing. All right, hopefully the guys have learned their lesson the first time around. Let's get this one underway. Couple cars going wide. A little bit of bumper cars through the middle. Luca Andretti trying to file through. Jaded just spinning it.
Why?
Single car. Can they keep it through? Couple cars kind of forcing their way through. They're trying to survive. I think that's the most important part. Some cars spinning by themselves, though. And I think we could call this one green. So it is Khalil followed by Kirill. And oh, we have a bit of a screen freeze. That is the worst time to have it here. I think we should be good now. Couple positions being made down through here, side by side, down the front straight. And oh, who is that? As a torpedo dive bomb, and I think that came from Martin Webster. Come on, guys, let's watch the dive bomb attempts into turn 1. We're still bunched up.
Yeah, like seriously, 2 guys across the road. You're trying to get out of the way.
Yellow flag, virtual safety car deployed, virtual safety car deployed. Yellow's just before the end of the final corner.
Where you at, the bar?
Right at the same space.
Let me know when you pass me.
And off the track now.
I think I gotta teleport to the pit down.
We see Sean and Tavar going off.
I got
Go ahead, John.
Thank you, Martin.
We're gonna have two laps under yellow, guys. Remember, let's keep the aggression under a minimum. There's no need for crazy dive bombs here early on. Remember, we were only 2 minutes into this race. No need for the heroic dive bombs. Let's just try to have a clean start to this one.
Not only dive bombs. There's 2 guys spinning out. You can see it coming up.
Tavar, yes, you can. You can go overtake. All right, so we're still going to keep it at 2 laps to green. 2 laps to green. We're going to allow Tavar to go through to get his lap back, and then we'll go back racing. So the driver's crucially trying to get those tires warmed up. As under caution, these tires get cold very quickly, the medium compounds. All right, so allow Tavar to go through. Tavar overtake in a safe manner.
Let's all stay left or right.
Yeah, just please be predictable.
Am I the only one driving on ice blocks?
No, everyone is. Everyone's tires are cold. right, Savar has gone through. All right, Savar. Race to get to the end of the field. And we're going to go green this time by. So keep that at 80 kilometers. All right, so the field back bunched up now. Drivers doing their very hardest to aggressively get these tires warmed up for this restart here.
Oh my god, sorry.
All right, let's no more weaving anymore. Let's get ready for this restart.
On the front stretch, right?
Correct. All right, as the drivers are together, this is kind of like a flashback to last year's Radical Wallerfield race where we did have a couple cautions in the Radical race, but at the end, we did see some good racing till the very end. So we are now waiting to see all the drivers come around the final corner. Keep it at 80, keep it at 80. Green flag, green flag. Here we go, back under racing speed. Khalil trying to cover off Kirill. Going into one. Lock up for Khalil, but he still goes through. DeVille trying to get it taken advantage of now. And Kirill has just been robbed of positions down through the order. Kirill's got to fight his way back up, now losing out to... Oh, contact! Oh!
Oh, come on, man.
Not again.
Kirill, drive-through penalty, Kirill.
He was lugging.
No, he was...
No, I was stuck.
No, we saw it. You could have backed off from that. Drive-through penalty, you have 2 laps to do so.
I'm stuck
Kirill,
as well.
in group
Lance
4,
and-
you already on purposely bumped me.
And Alfred's
Why am I
off
getting
the...
stuck into the fence?
I'm stuck too.
You might have to TP that to pit, teleport that to pits. And Kirill taking out Luca and Dreda. It was
Careful,
clear as
yellows.
day.
Oh
Oh!
my god!
Oh, both cars just off!
Jesus, the gods just blessed me.
Looking at the incident behind, are we all clear? Looks like everyone was just able to get out alive, just about.
Trust me, I didn't trust. Just cut the track.
And everyone is all bunched up together once more. There you see 3 Wyatt in the back here almost. Who is that? There we see it is Brandon Smith, Sean Lee. Oh, Danny Nasir!
Seriously, Danny. Seriously, man.
Oh, and even more contact coming into the back.
Take your time and drive the car, yo.
And a lot of these guys going for crazy dive bombs. All right, your drive-through's complete, Krill. Your drive-through's complete. But there's still a lot of action going on up here. Brandon Smith facing the wrong way. Has to make sure he gets back on the track properly now, as well as Danny.
Go ahead, Luca.
Gets back on, though. Luca and Martin fighting with each other, but Martin has said, just go through. I know you're faster than me. Don't want to waste my time. But Martin Webster has a chance to battle for the top 3 here. Trying to go back-to-back into podiums. He keeps ahead. Do we see the switchback, though? Luca Andretta onto the inside. Can't get it this time around. Very slow through here. Oh, Luca Andretta!
Whoa.
Sean Lee going through. Oh, no. Martin Webster being taken out. They saw Lance Nasir ahead.
What?
To live for land.
But they keep going now. They respect each other. And they continue to go. Kirill and Sean Lee resume their battles now. As Kirill takes a drive-through penalty and comes back in P4. Lance Nasir just onto the apex there. Of course, lap car. And that's going to allow Kirill just to inch up ahead. Of course, Lance is here doing everything he can just to get out the way. Off the line there. There you see Sean Lee hustling through, trying to keep with Kirill. Sean Lee should have a good slipstream. Oh, Martin Webster off once more onto the final corner there. Loses the position out to Danny. And there we see this battle still continues on. Sean Lee hustles Kirill now. And oh, a little bit wide. Just saves it. Probably overheated tires from the locking up. Martin Webster, Danny Nasir side by side though. Tavar just behind them. It's a traffic jam through the S's. Hard on the brakes now. Tavar going wide. Can he possibly get 2 in 1? He has the slipstream on Danny already. Could make a move now. He's on the outside. He gets 1. Danny's gonna see if he can fight it on the inside. He has the preferred line. Tavar's gonna go for the switchback. Danny runs a little bit wide, and Danny's gonna lose out to Tavar. Great racing from these guys. Tavar goes up into 8th. 3/10 the difference between Jaden Harrison and Luca Andretti. The battle we were robbed from the Group 4 series. We're back underway. Brandon Smith, just off the track. He's gonna quickly want to hustle back on. Not lose any more time. Let's watch that rear camera of Jaden Harrison as the Swiss Superman hunts down the Jamaican of Jaden Harrison. Going through the S's, very tricky through here. 20 minutes to go. Luca looking into the outside. Oh, can't get it done this time around. Let's take it to the skies, onto the drone. And watch these two guys battle from up above.
Race director, I'm a lap down. I'm getting blue flags at the bar.
You guys must have
looks fine. No, it looks fine.
You guys got tire warmers, buddy. I'm still driving a nice Flex. With no green tire.
I think that's for everyone. Everyone's going through that.
Oh, I don't know, man.
I've got green, but only on the left side.
Jaden Harrison trying to desperately get away from Luca Andretti, who still hunts him down. 2/10 faster, Luca wants that lap. That Brandon Smith just up ahead. Brandon's gonna get out the way for them. Tavar's gonna make the move past Webster. Yeah, Martin, you're only getting blue flags because the leaders are also approaching. That's probably why. But you're still in the lead lap.
So it's not Tavar?
No, it's not for Tavar. Let's check these lap times now between the top guys up here. 37.5, 37.4. Luca 10 quicker. This time by, sliding! Desperately trying to get into the top 5 is Luca Andretti. This is the short track racing we were looking for. Luca just biding his time against himself and Jaden. Oh, Tavar, yellows for him, possibly. What's going on? Might have cut the track, gets back on. Oh, but side by side! Yep, Luca just let that position back through to Jaden.
Man, I'm done. These guys. Something else.
Alright, Luca, you can keep going. Luca, you can keep going. And Luca Andretti sends the dive on Jaden Harrison. Oh, 2 cars off the track through there. Brandon and Danny. Gets going now. Jaden Harrison not happy. Retiring out. Luca sends the dive. And Khalil does have 2 lap cars ahead of him. Gonna have to be very patient. As they hustle through, Brandon Smith into the pits. DeVille in P2, and he's looking very quick out here. Oh, what has happened? Khalil Redford spinning it. I don't think that had anything to do with Alfrez. Hopefully not. Danny Nasir off. And that's going to allow the gap that was about 17 seconds from DeVille to Rickford now. Wow. All the way down to 5 seconds. And Danny, you might have to teleport that into the pits if you're stuck. Local yellows just after T1. It's cleared, it's cleared. And now this has gotten very interesting, and I think the reason why I'm getting confused with these names is we have Kirill, DeVille, Khalil. We have Dr. Seuss, the top 3 here. Bit of a rhyme game, and Sean Lee is here to ruin the party for the rhyming game. But Sean is looking very fast. He's going to be pressuring Chevettes very soon. We're going to be looking at these lap times. 15 minutes to go. We are at the halfway stage. Out of this one. 37.1 coming from Sean Lee. 37.3 from Kirill. And through the SS, there you see how quick Sean is just more confident in the Radical. Sean Lee hard on the brakes once more now. Checking out the rearview camera. Look at these times once more. It's a 37.5 against a 37.2. 3/10 quicker. And Sean Lee is getting very feisty. Let's just hope he can pull the maneuver properly and get a clean overtake onto the podium. That'd be a great way to recover from the Group 4 race, which is a little bit unfortunate for him. Lockups for both of the guys up here. We look back up the field, though. It is Khalil still leading us. 8-second gap to DeVille Park. DeVille is leading the Jamaicans on very proud. As next round, we're also going to be going to the infamous Dover Raceway, and that is going to be one hell of an event. You do not want to miss out. See all your favorite Jamaican drivers. That is going to be the place to watch here. Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club in 2 weeks' time. Next week, we're going to be taking a 1-week break. And then we get back into racing the following week after. Let's take a look at these lap times once more. 37.1, 36.8. A personal best from Sean Lee. And Sean is getting faster and faster. Can't wait to watch his perspective. I hope he's streaming this one, because I'd love to hear him. Looking at Kirill now. Oh, look at the traffic he's got up ahead. He's even close up to DeVille Park. Danny and Lance fighting for positions. I think Danny is off the line trying to let go of these guys out here. Hard on the brakes. Kirill going through. They're just trying to find a way through the lap traffic. This is a bit of a taste of like IMSA. Oh, it's Lance Nasir off the track. Sean Lee goes off as well. Don't tell me Sean's going to retire out of this one. Can he get it back on the track? Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. No overtaking, no overtaking. And later, let's slow that pace down to 80 kilometers. Lance Nasir trying desperately to get out the way. Oh, it's Sean Lee is disconnected. The yellow one.
Can I unlock myself?
We'll look at it. Just give us a moment. We're gonna wait till everyone is packed up together, and then we're gonna allow cars to go through. And Sean Lee, that is just a nightmare. The yellow comes out, but he disconnects out the session for what was going to be a battle for P2, and we lose one. And it's all about just staying in it to win it, man.
Right, what about you?
Tomorrow you're gonna have to lend me that setup.
All right, when you hear your name, the following drivers can unlap themselves. Raul, you can unlap.
What?
Seth, you can
Who are you talking
unlap.
to, Sprite?
Alfraz, you can
Who can
unlap. I'm naming people.
I can barely hear you.
Well, I didn't call your name.
I can hear him fine.
You can unlap. Danny, you can unlap once you catch up to the top 3.
Danny?
Yep, Danny, you can unlap.
Okay,
Danny.
there you go.
Yeah, you can go.
Yeah, so 3 cars ahead, you can overtake.
What the?
What the hell?
Guys, please.
Jesus, these guys are winning all over the place, man.
You could go past Lance.
And there we hear.
No racing etiquette.
Yeah, guys, when we're unlapping, you cannot be weaving all over the track.
I recommend like we put in a rule when we have cars go through to unlap that we stay on one side of the track.
That is a rule, actually. So I don't understand what's going on there.
I was still a couple of laps down, right?
I believe so, but Lance, you can keep going. You can keep going. You're ahead of the leaders. You can continue to catch up to the tail end.
Go, Lance, go!
You didn't call my name to go by.
Because you were ahead. I thought you would have already caught up. But yeah, you're good. You're good.
The leaders are going way too fast.
We're going 100.
Yeah, guys, 80 kilometers. 80 kilometers. And we're hearing can't mute Danny. No. I think you just could not hear us through our comms. But I think we should be good now. Guys, a little bit of space. No need to run into the back of anyone. Brandon, you can overtake. Brandon Smith, you can overtake.
You gotta speak up. I can't hear a thing you're saying.
I'm not talking to you. Brandon Smith.
You're saying anyhow.
Brandon Smith, you can overtake. That has to be your volume on Discord because everyone else can hear me fine except for you.
Leaders, but I can't.
You already did you not? We already let you go. No, you're on the lead lap, Danny. You're fine.
I'm fine?
Yes.
Let me go by you for 1 second.
You should. For us, it's saying you're fine. Well, one moment. I believe so. You should be. Yeah, you just need to catch up to the tail end of the field. You're way too far behind.
Of course, I'll give you the spot back. I just want to check something.
Yeah, you're fine, Danny. You're fine.
Okay, good effort.
Just follow. Yes, I'll back behind. All right, Brandon, Lentz, let's catch up to the field. You guys are the last 2 drivers. And you guys should be on the lead lap.
Restart this lap or?
Not yet. We'll let you know. All right, next lap. Not this lap, the next lap we will go green. We're gonna have just around 5 minutes to go. So let's try to keep this one clean till the very end. Let's be very smart with overtaking and no need for too much aggression. This time by, we're gonna go green when we come around to the start finish straight. All right.
Those guys are going really fast, man.
No, they're 80 kilometers. All right, get ready for the restart. 80 kilometers, no more weaving, no more weaving. All right, here we go. All right, guys, once more, please. Let's just have a clean finish till the very end.
Yeah, catch up, man. I'm not gonna wait for you to catch up. If you're not gonna move forward, I will.
All right, let's get ready. All right, here we go. As they all come around the final corner, green flag, green flag. Let's hope that we can have a clean start now. DeVille already on the pressure now, onto the outside. 3 wide, almost 4 wide. Oh, Tavares, he sent it. Oh, he sent it a little bit too hard.
We should restart that.
Yeah, we will. Yep, yellow flag, yellow flag. Tavares, you need to serve a drive-through penalty. That was unsportsmanlike kind of dive bomb. You know that wasn't going to work out. Tavares, you could serve that now. You could serve that now.
Ah, there's walls all over the place. I can't even come out of grass.
Danny Nasir off the track as well. Yeah, so...
Oh, yeah, why did I get a drive through?
You put a dive bomb on 4 cars and you caused an incident of 4-car
To be
incident.
honest, I wasn't trying, but I understand. I wasn't trying. I just locked up.
I understand, but you still looked at the move, so... Remember, so yellow's out, guys. Yellow's out. Yellow's out, so 80 kilometers to the leader.
Tavares got no freaking respect, man.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's keep it clear now.
What did I do?
Come on, man. Tavares, he does have more respect than other people.
You have to give up.
All right, and remember, you for blue flags, you gotta let cars through. You gotta let the lead cars through. We can't be holding up.
If you go into the corner, you can't just dive in.
No,
there.
I'm just talking about racing overall. All right, we're running out of time, guys. Let's file up, single file, guys, single file. Let's catch up to the leaders. Remember, we're still under yellow. No reason to go side by side, guys.
What's up with P3 and P2?
I'm not too sure.
Second position.
Before you call me.
We was side by side when you say yellow flags.
Okay, I will double check for you guys. Just keep single file for now, and I'll let you know who's ahead of you.
Side by side.
I was ahead of girl after you called the safe plug.
Yeah, we're checking. Just hold on. It was Kirill ahead. It was a Kirill ahead. So Kirill P2, DeVille P3. So you guys are good. We're going to go green this time by, and this is going to be the final yellow of the day. Final yellow of the day.
Why on the lead lap or no?
Double checking for you.
Alright, guys.
You are not. You are not. But we are running out of time.
DeVille just
I got some lagging from DeVille.
We're running out of time.
Yeah,
We're going to go green
fine.
on this lap. Let's remember, guys, you don't have to be on everyone's bumper for this restart here. Oh, with Danny Nasir off the track as well. Get ready for the restart. Green flag, green flag. All right, here we go. Back up to racing speed now. Remember, no more yellows after this. And so we're all going to be racing down into T1. Kirill onto the inside. Martin Webster trying to get a move down through there. Looks like the top drivers are keeping it solid through there. Martin Webster trying to get an overtake on Roll Partab. Can't get it done through there. We look at the field now. With 3 minutes left to go. Into this one here. DeVille locking to the inside. Gets the move done. Now that is the first successful dive bomb I've seen here in this race. As DeVille tries to squeeze Andretta down to the inside. Luca's going to switch to the outside. Can he get another switch back potentially? And looks like Luca's going to have a better run through here. 2 minutes and 14 seconds left to go. We have 1 extra lap as well. Back onto the front straight now. And in behind them, there we see, I think that's Tavar. As well as Partab fighting each other there. Lance Nasir off the track. Coming down to the very end here. And there we see Luca Andretti desperately trying to fight. Trying to get up ahead. Onto the inside now is DeVille. And whoa, where is that? Where did Tavar Clark come from? Has he gone 2 and 1? I haven't noticed it, but they're now gonna go 3 wide down the front straight. Andretta trying to get the dive. Slides it into 1. Gets through perfectly. DeVille loses out. Partab is just trying to slot in there, even though he's a lap down. Oh, and contact is made from the 2!
Bro, come on, bro.
Oh, and all the cards are off in the final turn!
Bro, you're a lap down, dog. Come on, get
I'm not a lap down. I'm not a lap down, bro. Use the damn eyes, bro.
Well, you're 7th, bro. We are battling for P3. What are you doing?
Get your UI fixed, bro.
Language, guys, language.
Let's keep it clear. Let's keep it clear. And tempers fly here as we come to the very end. 30 seconds to go. And a huge accident coming to the very end. It is not a Caribbean Motor Racing Championship without absolute chaos. We've seen it in real life and we're seeing it in sim. Oh my goodness, tempers fly. I have never seen a race like it before. Khalil still leads this one. I think he's got 2 to go. Followed by Kirill, followed by Luca Andretta. DeVille, Martin Webster, Raul Partab in 6th. Was he a lap down in between them? I'm not too sure. But Tavar Clark has retired out of this one, as well as Seth Lee, Sean Lee, and Jaden Harrison. But final lap coming from Khalil Rickford. And what a chaotic race. I think he's very happy to know that for once he's not a part of the action here. He would love to just be ahead and cruising the victory, and that is exactly what's gone through in this race for Khalil. The least amount of incidents for him. He comes around the final corner. He sees the checkered flag. And Khalil Rickford is also going to take it back-to-back in his championship fight. He wins it here at Wallerfield. Kirill is going to take home P2. Luke Andretta 3rd. DeVille 4th position. Good result from him. P5 Martin Webster. He makes it into the top 5. Raul Partab P6. Alfred Ali.
You nearly got me there, Raul. I thought the race was ended. You nearly got me.
P7. Danny Nasir coming across, gonna finish 8th.
I don't think it was a lap down, it was on a lead lap.
Bro, you're a P7, bro. We are fighting for the podium. Why are you fighting us hard, bro? That doesn't make any sense, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
It did. I think I saw him P7 in that P3 fight. So it might have been a lap down to the top 3. But I will discuss it with you guys after this race, so just stick in the Discord if you can. Yeah. After we end the stream. After we end the stream, we'll talk about it. But what a race this was. Tempers flied. Tempers are flying everywhere. Wallerfield has given us probably the most chaotic race here in Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club history. Wow. What a day. What a day of battling. What a day of events. Chaos, and that's probably been what I have commentated the most entertaining race I've ever seen for every reason ever. All right, we'll talk about the race at the end of the stream. Let's keep all tempers down a little bit as soon as we go off air. I'll speak with you guys afterwards, but let's talk to our top 3. Starting in 3rd place, Luca Andretta, another chaotic one to go through. You've had your fair share of incidents in there, but looking past all that, how was that race for you?
I'm definitely not used to this car. Honestly, for last race, I'm not very on pace with this Radical, but I mean, anyways, it was quite a fun race. I did have my incidents here and there, and I mean, I really apologize to Jaden. That I shouldn't have gone for the move, honestly. It was just yeah. I mean, I'm tired. It's like 1:30 a.m. here, so my concentration is a bit down, I guess. So, but I mean, yeah, I try to do my best, and you know, try to not cause incidents, even though some of those happen. But yeah, altogether, it was a okay race.
An okay race indeed, and you come out on P3. A very good result from you, rocking the H pattern in the Radicals. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Up into P2, Kirill. Great result from you. Onto the podium once again. Let's hear a word from you, sir.
Yeah, after the drive-through, I didn't even thought that I'm able to finish in top 5. But again, it was to survive. Quite a good race.
Indeed, great race for you. You managed to get onto the podium once again. Not many people could say that they go podiums back to back in the different classes, but you managed to pull it off, and we're happy to see you debuting in this championship here. Congratulations on that second place result.
Thanks.
I think we're just getting a quick word from Khalil. We don't have a mic on him. But yeah, Khalil, great race from you there. Just let us know briefly how that one was. And as we're getting an answer from him now, just want to let you guys know that next week there will not be any races. You're going to see a calendar also being posted in the Discord. But yeah, so no race next week. But in 2 weeks' time, we are going to be heading over to Dover Raceway, which I have a feeling that somehow might be the cleanest race we can get out here in this championship. But overall, that was an entertaining one, that's for sure. Car was different in qualifying and the race from practice. Yeah, definitely. From the different kind of setups, I could say, and was just thrown off not having the softs. I think a lot of people were, especially with the ice block kind of tires. But you did manage to finish off. Another strong result in P1. Khalil, any last words you would like to say? I'm just giving us a moment here. Of course, Khalil, unfortunately not able to have his mic working in Discord. But we're going to let him have his moment here. He did win here at Wallerfield after all. This was a difficult track. Driving standards need to be improved on all fronts, but yeah, thank you for having me. Very excited for Dover. Yep. Can't wait to see you on Dover as well. I believe you still have the world record in the original SR3, so can't wait to see what you could do out here in this championship. Congratulations on that win. And that's going to end us off here for this event. Guys in the Discord, if you can, just please stay in a couple minutes after we end the stream. Just gonna have a little word with you guys. But that is going to do it for us here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for racing here. This was definitely a chaotic race. That is for sure one of our most entertaining ones we've seen, and a good laugh I think we can have after this one. We'll clean up and we're gonna come back stronger, and we're gonna show that we're gonna go back to back 2 years in a row, and we're gonna show you guys why Dover is probably gonna be the best race to watch. 2 weeks. Until then, as for now, we say goodbye from Wallerfield, and we will see you next time. Once again, guys, just stay in the Discord just for a couple extra minutes. After we end the stream, we'll just have a quick word with you guys. Once again, it's going to do it for us here. Thank you so much for tuning in to a chaotic one. And we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Mark your calendars. Something very exciting might appear at Dover. But when we get to Dover, yeah, that's going to be a hell of a race.